We are here for yet another episode of the Beard Owl Podcast, the podcast about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. And I've got a room full of some of my favorite gentlemen in the Weird Al space. The one who happens to live with me and rolled his way in from the living room, my husband Russ. Hello, Russ.
Hi.
Hello, Russ.
And then secondly, and absolutely not leastly, is
but possibly, please.
but possibly leastly is Jeff, or better known to our Weird Al aficionados as Jeff, who it's just, you've been here before. You're here again, and we're here to have a good time. But hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm well, thank you. I don't have beer today, but I do have some sparkling rosé. Will that do?
That is, well, I mean, we are talking, this is the life. I feel like that's fancy. I almost had wine today for this, but then I checked in our beer fridge and I remembered that we had a can of this particular beer that I thought it fit somehow the theme. It is from Duclaw Brewing Company in Ewing, New Jersey.
Ooh.
That's not the fancy part. The
New
fancy
Jersey really is fancy, but go on.
This beer is called the Patriarchy Unicorn Farts After Dark. It is a chocolate cinnamon breakfast stout with edible glitter.
Wow. That does sound fancy and kind of exciting.
I'm a little jazzed about it. This feels like chocolate cinnamon breakfast stout. I've recently been obsessed with the brown sugar shaken espresso Dunkin' Donuts drink because of Sabrina Carpenter, and she like sponsors that drink, and I love her so very, very much, and I'm just like all in this space. And so I have a lot of brown sugar cinnamon things happening lately. So I'm like, well, I had one of those this morning. I will have this evening, and we'll see what happens. But a sparkling rosé. It does sound amazing. We'll find out. I can't see the glitter.
It very well could have settled all the way to the bottom. Did you try and?
Maybe I should have shaken it a little bit.
I mean, that also sounds risky.
Yeah, maybe I'll see the glitter tomorrow.
Very possible.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So anyway, poop.
I mean, I started the last episode of this show. I had our friend Lily Hirsch on, and
Lily Hirsch.
She's the
Love
best.
her.
Within the first 5 minutes, we were talking about colonoscopies and poop. So I feel like I've got a streak going. No pun intended there either. But I'm the worst.
You're the best.
Thank you. This is pretty good, actually. Okay. So we're talking about the song This Is the Life because we're nearing the end of side 2 of Dare to Be Stupid. And you volunteered for this song. You were so close to first dibs on stuff. You're one of the first people I asked for this album. And then you picked a track almost all the way at the end. So before I jump into like the regular part of this, why did you so badly want to talk about This Is the Life?
I just really love this song. I love the energy of it. I love the vibe of it. It's so fun, and it's just classy, like me.
Right. Yeah.
Ish.
This is the Jeff of Weird Al songs.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
I would have thought that would have been one of those days.
Well, maybe if you combine those two, like it depends on the day. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man. So This Is the Life. Yeah, it is technically. So we're getting into like the fun fact-ish part of this the whole thing here, and this was technically the first single from the Dare to Be Stupid album.
Yes.
Like if you look it up, it's like, yeah, this is the first song off of it that was released as a single, but I don't think of it that way.
No,
because it's what is it, track 9 or 10?
Yeah, we're near the end.
Yeah.
All we have after this is cable TV and Hulk Down Polkas.
Yeah. 2 very solid tracks also.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, this came out as a single.
before the album, well before the album, because of the
Yes.
film Johnny Dangerously, which is the other part of the fun fact here is this. The song was the opening credits music to the movie Johnny Dangerously, but apparently not all home video releases of the film feature it.
Correct. For a while on VHS, it was not on the VHS, I think, but it was somehow on the cable releases.
That would have been a rights issue at the time, right?
For sure.
Like, yeah, okay.
Hmm.
I was
But
Lauren,
the back of the 45 does have this Johnny Dangerously, logo on
Look
it.
at you,
the
just
poster.
big flex
That's
with your
right.
45 over
That's
there.
right. That's what I do.
So
I had these out for a different reason, and I just was like, oh, it's sitting right here.
I mean, first of all, that's not even almost better. That's like totally better that you're like, I just had this Weird Al 45 out for like a completely different reason.
Yeah, just hanging out with it,
And here we go. Just hanging out. This is what we do. This is how it goes. See, this is why you're here. This is beautiful. So the other thing, I feel kind of dumb. Because the other day when I was kind of gathering whatever information I wanted to gather about This Is the Life to bring to the table here today, an artist was brought to my attention that I don't know how I hadn't heard of before, especially like knowing what I know about like comedy and novelty music. And I feel really, really stupid. Because apparently This Is the Life has a tempo and like beat and chord pattern resemblance to a song by George Formby called When I'm Cleaning Windows. Okay, maybe if you don't know, then I feel a little less stupid. So then I went down this George Formby rabbit hole.
Like so many others before you.
Like everyone before me, I went down a George Formby rabbit hole. For those who don't know, I'm about to make your life just a little bit better. So I was like, I came across that bit of information about the song When I'm Cleaning Windows. And I was like, well, I need to know. And I went to YouTube. I found it right away and I heard it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I get that. I get the similarities in these tracks. Then I started looking more into George Formby. George Formby was a British novelty recording artist and actor in the 30s and 40s and 50s, who had been banned by the BBC several times for the naughty nature of his lyrical content. But his songs were filthy without ever saying a filthy word.
I love everything about this.
I loved
great.
it. He had a track called My Little Piece of Blackpool Rock, which if you find My Little Piece of Blackpool Rock on YouTube and you read through the comments, there's so many like British people being like, oh my God, this was my grandma's favorite song and she didn't realize it was about a wiener.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
Like, yeah. So it's like, oh my gosh, she would just like hum it and sing it around the house and she didn't realize how filthy it was. And then you start looking into like what he did at the time and you're like, oh my God. So then my brain like exploded a little bit because
I heard it.
you did hear from the other.
house,
Yeah. So George Formby was obviously like saying things without saying things. And then this Weird Al song, This Is the Life, is similar to a George Formby song for the movie Johnny Dangerously, which famously used a whole bunch of like malprepisms like throughout it where they're saying things that they don't mean to say something different. And I'm like, how on purpose could this have been? Because am I putting too much faith in Al for like doing this thing that makes so much sense now to me and my mind like 40 years later or what?
I don't know. I don't think there is such a thing as putting too much faith in Al, but
I mean, listen, Al has proven time and again that he puts some crazy thought into these things that maybe he didn't think that we would ever stumble upon these things. But I mean, Johnny Dangerously was set in the 30s, wasn't it?
It's set in the 30s at the time George Formby was doing his thing.
Yeah, like that very much makes sense to me.
So
I could I have not proven this. I have not looked this up, but I'm certain that. Well, let's just look him up real quick. Was this guy ever on the Dr. Demento show? Is really the question.
Oh, he might have. Well, here, you know what? While you're looking that up, I'll play the thing that I do while people look things up.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. I'll go check.
I love how every time nobody sees that coming, I get that exact same reaction because it's like, oh no, you've got a button for that.
Amazing. Form B.
He had to have been like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's all over the Demento playlist.
That makes sense.
From the 70s on up.
So then Al had,
when I'm cleaning windows, it was played many times.
So that makes sense. If you haven't yet, like after you're done listening to this episode, don't stop it to do it because you won't come back. I don't trust you. After you're done listening to this episode, listen to When I'm Cleaning Windows and then listen to This Is the Life, or the other way around. Listen to them right next to each other because
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
It will this. Like I was like, "Oh my God. This is I was telling Russ, like, I have been excited to talk about this for like days now because I felt like I uncovered something." And
you very much might have.
I feel like that's part of like what being a Weird Al fan is like you enjoy these things for such a long time and then something happens where you're like, oh, there's more to it than I thought.
I can't tell you the number of times since I was when did I get into Weird Al? When I was 8
1984.
Yeah, so I was 9. So I can't tell you the amount of times that I've had that exact, from something that seems simple to something like this complex, where I've literally like driven in my car arguing with myself, being like, I wonder if he did it. There's no way he didn't do it. Well, I don't know. Maybe he knows. Like, you know, I've literally like had that discussion and then had to start the song over, you know, because I like, you know what I mean? Like I literally argued with myself out loud.
Yeah.
Over it.
I understand.
But that's why my immediate reaction to Lauren was like, no, let's just say Al did it. Like, you don't want to start that argument with yourself.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he's listening to, you know, 30s music, trying to emulate that style for this movie. And, you know, why not?
Why not?
Go after this Dr. Demento hit.
Yeah. And one last final fun fact about that is that George Harrison was actually a card-carrying member of the George Formby fan club.
Wow.
George Formby fan club, yeah. Which also totally tracks because George Harrison was the Beatle that totally did the comedy thing with like Monty Python and stuff, right?
Yep.
So it's like, and then you've got Al performing What Is Life at the George Fest thing. And it's like, how big is this circle?
I need, and it's as big as Earth.
I know. I need like pins and a wall to like connect all of this.
And it won't be release date, but the day that we're recording this episode was the day that George Harrison joined the Quarrymen, which would end up being that's where he met John and Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then I should clarify, they went on to form another band. Like you know what I mean? They were in another band after that was like a bigger deal.
Yeah.
But I think they had a different drummer in that band too.
I'm unfamiliar with that, but okay.
Yeah,
I trust you.
No, yeah, it's I can't even remember their name now. Yeah, but then George went solo after that.
Grasshoppers.
Band. After that band actually only had a very short run. It was like 5-6 years, the one after the Quarrymen.
Yeah.
And then George went solo, and that's what everyone really knows him from.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Yeah. That's
wonderful. His cover of the songs, just I got my mind set on you, is what I meant to say.
Which.
Man,
and that too.
Two gulps of wine, and I've lost my mind.
Well, this is what we do here.
I will say that I did not know that I Got My Mind Set on You was a cover until I saw and this is recent. This movie came out within the last 5 years. I saw the movie last night in Soho, and the original version of I Got My Mind Set on You was in that movie. And I literally, as I was watching the movie, I was like, I think I'm having my mind blown right now. Like I think I'm hearing what is the original version. Oh no. And then I had to Google it when we got out of the theater, and it was instantly felt like an idiot because since whenever Cloud 9 came out in 87, it was probably 86, 87. I have thought that song was an original ever since then.
Yeah.
So
because why would you cover that song of all things?
Yeah, as a Beatle. as a George, you know, it just,
Right.
I don't know.
As a what?
As a George.
Yeah, representing Georges, and you're doing covers like that. How
All
dare
of
you.
the Georges. How dare
Wouldn't
we.
catch George Thorogood covering that song.
No. Goodness gracious. But yeah, that's all the trivia I have about this track. There wasn't really much other than the Johnny Dangerously and then my George Formby rabbit hole that I fell down. So
I
Go
have
ahead.
one little bit of trivia, I think, and I kind of I should have done more research before showing up today
No.
and drinking about it, but because this video came out in '84, you know, before Like a Surgeon, and was recorded kind of early on
Yes.
in the Dare to Be Stupid area. This may be the first visual representation of a number 27 in L's work.
Yes, because when the women are waiting in line outside his door and they've been there since the week before, who could ask for
Yep.
more? As they go in, he services 25, 26, and 27.
Yep, now serving 27 comes up, and then it happens again in Like a Surgeon and cable TV. He has seen Porky's 27 times this week. This is like very much
Yeah.
the era of like we're going in, we're going all in on 27.
27 lore is
on this
being
album.
built now.
Yes.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, to quote Weird Al from UHF, this means something.
That's
This
true.
is important.
Yep, this is important.
I love it. Oh man. You know what I forgot to do, Jeff? I
What?
forgot to let you talk at the beginning about your whole project that you're working on there that you've been working on for quite some time with the
Yeah,
the
it's all
lovely
right.
ladies and stuff. So you go ahead and do that now before we talk about what we like about this track. Otherwise, I will feel like the worst podcast host in the world.
You're an amazing podcast.
Thank
host.
you.
And thank you for allowing me to talk about Tight and Nerdy, the world's first and only burlesque tribute to Weird Al Yankovic.
I love it so much.
They are a troupe of amazing people who do burlesque performances to Weird Al songs that we all know and love. And I am doing a documentary on this troupe that will maybe be out this year.
I'm so excited.
How about that? We had a little secret screening a couple weeks ago in San Fran.
I was so jealous.
After a Tight and Nerdy performance at SF Sketchfest, which they sold out, it was a wild crowd. I've seen a lot of their shows, and I don't know that I've seen a more appreciative crowd. Their show is as good as ever, if not better. They took a number of years off for COVID and life. And so this was their triumphant return to the stage, and boy, was it epic. And then the next day we gathered some of the performers and their spouses and some close personal friends, and we had a little secret screening of the film that is still not done yet, but it's close. It's close enough because people could see it.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Like, I feel like y'all have been part of our household for well over a year because I contributed and I got the calendar and stuff.
Thank you for that, by the way.
For sure. Like, the calendar was in our kitchen for the entire year. You know,
where else would you put it?
Obviously, like, I don't know. I didn't know what to replace it with this year, so I literally got a calendar called Butts on Things.
So one of my favorite things about the calendar being right there in the kitchen is right off the kitchen is where our dining room is supposed to be, but instead is our drinking and listening to music area.
Nice.
And so when we sit there playing records, and this has happened, geez, I don't know, at least 10 times, someone will be talking to me because the calendar will be over my shoulder, and like conversation wise, someone will, that thing where someone's paying attention to you, but then like a car wreck happens like behind you and they're like, they're like looking at that instead.
Yes.
At least 10 times I've had people like lose their focus, and then they'll like, I could be like, and so anyways, the cure for this disease is, and they're like, they'll be like, excuse me, is that a Weird Al burlesque calendar behind you? Like,
Why are there half naked ladies with accordions behind
Is she
you? What's
wearing
going
a
on?
can of Spam?
yeah, but I've had, that's happened like no kidding, at least 10 times over the past like where,
No, yeah.
since it's where people have literally just been like, "Excuse me, I have to stop you." Is that? I'm like, yes.
So that's
Fair.
and that gave us the opportunity to be like, yes, and this is gonna happen.
And you'll see it soon-ish.
Look
maybe.
it, yeah. I mean, as soon as I can see it, everybody that I know is gonna.
And I
see
appreciate
it.
that.
So, like, I'm just telling you what, like, I'm really excited, and I would have been remiss if I didn't let you talk about that as early in the episode as I could.
Thank you.
I didn't let you talk about it as early
It's
in the
okay.
episode as I could, but
But
as
you are
early,
not remiss. How's that?
boom.
Well, look at it this way. Just say you're doing the episode like Quentin Tarantino style, like the beginning is in the middle right now.
Do
Oh,
a flashback to the 30s and then a flashback to
Yeah, you
Tight
know.
and Nerdy, the movie.
I like that.
Or
Having said
something.
that, thanks for listening, everybody. Lauren will be back next week. So there was the ending.
This was the life.
Yeah.
Bye.
So there was the ending to the
Oh my
episode.
gosh, you guys, that's fabulous.
Now you can go back and do the whole middle of the episode.
Right. Okay. This is the middle of our story. This is the middle. Oh no.
If this episode ever gets adapted to film, you'll just have the title cards like Tarantino does, like
Yeah.
in between.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I love
I'm
it.
looking for my next documentary project, so that maybe this
do a whole
episode-
documentary on this episode.
Yeah.
Just this episode.
That's it. That'll be it. I think that's a really great idea, actually. You know, this is so many tawdry things are occurring. It's Valentine's Day when this episode comes out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day. That's why I made sure I had some chocolate in my beer
Smart.
That's very smart.
and glitter.
Also
Yeah.
smart.
Also
And
smart.
Nerdy.
Beer and glitter, chocolate and glitter and beer. All right. This is a life. Let's start talking about the stuff that we like about the song. I have a couple
Everything.
of everything. Yay! Done. Episode cut. No. I do have a couple specific things that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned, and I figure we'll just kind of have a free form convo about that as we do.
Alright.
So Jeff, did you have anything specific that you wanted to bring up first before I stepped on it like I have done before?
No, I really my big excitement about this song and this video is that you know this is an early instance of the number 27.
I love
which
that,
I
yeah.
love. I love the old timey vibe mixed with some like 80s era DJing, some scratching.
So yes, I'm gonna stop you right there with that because that
Stop
was
me,
one of the
yes.
things I wrote down was the guitar solo and the rap scratching breakdown are perfectly out of place.
and they're so good.
Pre Twister scratching.
It is pre-twister scratching. Yeah, this is like I love that. I love watching the video too because you've got the old-timey thing happening and then the guitar solo comes and you're transported to the 80s for like a brief moment. You know, and then you feel like you're settled back into the 30s and then the whoop wow wow like that breakdown happens and you're like, "Oh my gosh, like everything is happening all at once." This was everything together all at once before everything together all at once.
Yes. It blends somehow so seamlessly. Like it appears and you're like, I mean, it belongs there, but it doesn't. It's just this thing that Al can do where he bends genres together and it's just this thing that I admire about him so much. And this is why this is one of my favorite tracks off this album.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, like, truthfully, I will be doing a whole side 2 recap at the end of the album. But I feel like this for me is absolutely like one of, if not the shining star of side 2. Like this song is great. This is a no skip for me.
Yep.
So
Yeah, oh no, I would totally agree. I don't think I have ever skipped this song for any reason.
well, that's good.
No, unless you've perished
Right.
for 3 minutes and then you're brought back to life. There's no reason to not listen to this
Unless
song.
you've perished for 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Yeah. So this song is in the film Johnny Dangerously. And the video itself is also in the Complete Al mockumentary.
Correct, but it's it's a slightly different version of the music video.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the original version of the video has clips from the movie
Mhm.
Yes.
kind of woven through,
Yes.
and then the complete Al version has some 1930s, 1920s, 30s era stock footage mixed in instead.
Yes.
Probably another rights
A
issue.
licensing thing, yeah.
And the song is shorter, and so in the complete Al version, it is not quite video accurate. So like the tap dancers are there when there is no tap dancing to be had, audio wise, but their performance is still in the video. It's a very odd edit of the video.
It truly is. And the reason I bring that up is because probably somewhere around 4 years ago, it was a Saturday night. I had nothing better to do. I was home by myself. I was drinking wine, and I decided to watch The Complete Al because I hadn't seen it in such an incredibly long time.
Oh, it's so good.
And it is so good. And This Is the Life happened, and I was live tweeting my viewing of The Complete Al whilst drinking wine. Okay, This was for an audience of like 3 tops, right? And This Is the Life happened, and I still remember having this isn't right. There's something wrong about this. Like, but I couldn't put at the time, obviously I couldn't put my finger on like what's wrong here. But I'm like, that's unusual. So that was. Now look, here we are. I'm remembering this fact. And so on the flip side of the guitar solo and the rap scratchy bits, feeling how they feel, I would also be remiss if I didn't mention how awesome I think the ragtime piano is in this song.
Oh yeah.
Like, as somebody who plays keyboards, like, I couldn't do this.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. It's so good. Like, you try. Like, there's something. It's jaunty. That's the word, right?
I would say
It's
so.
jaunty.
Absolutely, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I love it. I think it's one of, up to that point, it's probably one of Al's better like straight like piano moments.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song and it's so much fun.
Yeah. Like, so the last thing I have on my list that I really love about this, I literally wrote lyrical content. It's what Al does best, the exaggerations.
Yes.
And I've talked so many times on this show about how one of the things I love so much about Al is like how he takes either something really mundane and exaggerates it out of the water, or there's something that's really, really terrible and he downplays it.
Yep.
I love those two juxtapositions that are happening, and this lands on the exaggeration like area so much. I've talked about this song on this show before. It was a couple of years ago, but somebody did the math about how like a solid gold Cadillac like could not move.
Yeah,
Like,
you could do a gold plated one and it'd be fine, but
solid gold, no, it'd just be too heavy to like function,
But luckily he makes a fortune while he sleeps, so he can
Right.
just pay someone to carry it. No, I don't really know.
Well, I mean, he hires somebody to chew his food.
True, you're right.
So that then brings up the thought now. He eats filet mignon 7 times a day. First of all, the constipation.
Well, I was going to say, there's nothing in the song about how long he's going to live.
True. This is the incredibly short life is what it might actually be.
Right.
Like, so, but then my brain always goes and balances it with I eat filet mignon 7 times a day, and then you go on a little bit and I hire somebody to chew my food. Then are you really enjoying that filet mignon?
I don't think that's the concern. I think the bragging matters more than the enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy in this song is in no way, shape, or form cares about any other human being on earth. Like, it's all, and doesn't even care about the all of the great things that he has. It's more about showing you that he's better than you.
Yes.
So yeah, that to me, that see now, here we go. I would
He's
argue
got
with
the
my
whole world at his feet, and he thinks it's pretty swell.
right. This is the type of thing I would argue with myself in the car. Like, does he say that about having someone chew his food for him because he's telling you how much he doesn't care about being able to eat filet mignon 7 times a day?
Whoa.
Potentially, yes. It is a flex.
This is literally the thing that I would argue with myself in the car, and I'm probably going to tomorrow. Like,
Why not do it here? Let's just hear it.
well, but you know what I'm saying? Like, am I overthinking that? Like,
No.
if Al himself heard me say that, do you think he would be like, oh, wow, that's kind of a fortunate thing? Or he would be like, yup, that's what I meant. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I wrote. That's what I meant when I wrote it, you know? Thanks
Yeah,
for getting
good
it
question.
40 years later, you know?
Well, that's pretty swell. Yeah, I don't know. Like I always like jokingly do the well, if money can't buy happiness, I guess I'll have to rent it line. Like I think
so
that's a
good.
brilliant lyric.
It's a great lyric, as spotted in Weird the Al Yankovic Story. If you'll recall, it's on the bedroom mirror.
Oh my God, yes. It is.
just after he is hooked up with Madonna, you can see it.
I love stuff like that. Again, the layers that are happening here. We just keep peeling them away, and it's such a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. This is a really good song. It's a really good song.
There's a lot about it. Well, actually, there's nothing that doesn't work for me. Spoiler. But there's 2 things about this song that are special to me. And one is, I've talked about this on the show before, but, you know, I was brought to the dance because I was a huge Michael Jackson fan like everybody else. And when Eat It came out, I went to buy in 3D. So Weird Al was a thing that I found out about and picked up in 3D after the fact, right? Dare to Be Stupid was the first Weird Al album that I went to buy like upon release. You know what I mean? Nice. So, and this album helped me understand more of what was going on. Like the fact that there were parodies and originals and pastiches and polkas, you know, like this. Yeah. So this being the first one that I listened to from beginning to end was that type of thing for me, where I was like very firmly in my mind, there was a difference between, say Girls Just Want to Have Lunch and this song, because this was in my mind a Weird Al original and something that he had totally done on his own. And then this is where I started to be like, wait a minute, I bet I missed the point on In 3D, right? So like when I went back and listened in 3D again, like, so this song helped me like start down that path. So it's special to me for that reason. And then, this is very real, the amount of times in my life that I have put this word in another song, or said it under my breath, or said it as a affirmative to someone, the amount of times that I have said what up to someone is like I have used it as I've used that. I think it was replaced eventually by Waka Waka Doo Doo Yeah, as like if a friend was like okay, well, you go do that and I'll go do that, and then I'll call you later and we'll hang out at the place. I'd be like, Waka Waka Doo Doo Yeah. Like
it was driving me
but
crazy.
Before that, I'm pretty sure that my whole life it was what up, and I would
better that than wah 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 ooh.
Yeah. But I would do it in like songs where there was like a breakdown, anywhere there was like a second for me to work it in, like I would, you know, or just, you know, brushing my teeth in the morning, and, you know, like the amount of time that little bit has and continues to live rent free in my head since the moment I heard it.
If that moves into my head, I'm going to be very upset with you.
Well,
try using it in as many different words in ways that I have. It's very versatile.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, so it being Valentine's Day, like, y'all, you can see why I married this guy, right? Like, I didn't do this.
I understand.
This is what happened.
Her mother and I had a conversation soon after I really got to know her parents, and her mom says, now, have you been a Weird Al fan the whole time, or... And I said, how do I say this as nicely as I can? I literally bought my first Weird Al album before she was born. So, yes, I've been a Weird Al fan the whole time. Like before she even had a chance to buy a Weird Al album. Like, and so her mom was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
But
so-
I also like that was my favorite part about that is that's like, most moms are like, well, where did you go to school? And what are you, she's like, now tell me about your Weird Al fandom, Luckily I was ready for that conversation.
Yeah, priorities, right? That's great. That's wonderful. Oh, well, this feels like a good time to kick it over to an ad break to pay some Williams for the Beard Owl podcast. The formal bills that need to be paid.
I understand.
So we're going to come back at you on the other side of these ads that, again, are based on what you've Googled. I didn't pick them.
Hey, this is Grab and Brisket Podcast. Join us every Monday where we talk about the latest trends in barbecue, interviews with world top pitmasters, celebrity cooks,
Ooh, like Wee Man from Jackass.
and musicians.
Like Rich O'Toole.
So check us out. We do beer reviews, barbecue fails.
So many fires.
Dude, a lot of people just burn their houses down for no reason.
We also talk about cocaine hippos versus Beth Gators. Learn how to make some tailgate gravy. Altercations with Texas Rangers. People throwing Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah, so check out grabthebrisket.com for podcast info, viral social media posts, and so much more.
Hey, you there. We've got a question for you. Are you tired of clickbait stories and the loudest voices driving discussions in culture and entertainment?
If so, I'm Dylan.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Corey. And we host the podcast From the Middle. We're middle-class guys living in the middle of America, in the middle chapters of our lives with points of view somewhere in the middle.
We take a more reasonable and centrist approach in our discussions covering genres like comedy, culture, entertainment, and interviews, with really interesting folks like business owners, comic creators, doctors, news anchors, New York Times best-selling illustrators, professional stand-up comics, and more. We really value a relaxed and conversational podcast, one that we hope is so fun and laid back, you'll forget you're not actually hanging out with us.
So search at From the Mid Pod, just like it sounds, or check us out everywhere you can find podcasts.
And we're back.
Ah!
That's great.
That's wonderful.
That was wild. That was a wild trip.
I know, right? I feel like I need to make sure that my listeners know that you can totally fast forward through those and I still get paid. So, yeah.
I didn't know that. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
I know. I figured I'd hit you on
I'm the one that told you that.
You are the one that told me that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll hit you on I'll hit you on the backside of those with these this time. But yeah, next time you're listening, you can just go buzz through them until you hear the we're back, and then you're fine.
Ah!
Ah! It's great. So on this flip side,
Yes.
we do the stuff that we think maybe doesn't work so well. And judging by the conversation that I've had with both of you on either side of this, I'm guessing neither of you have any qualms whatsoever, however nitpicky they might
I
be.
really don't.
I really don't either. It's like listening to this song, preparing for today, and it's just like so much fun.
Yeah.
I think that my only complaint is I wish that the tap dancers got their proper due in the complete Al version of this video.
It's
How's
re-
that?
That's a solid point, and I love how nitpicky that is. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I'm going to start a picket line over it.
A nitpicket line?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
A net picket line. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. What are those people nitpicking? Oh, you don't want to
You
know.
don't want to go there.
You're like, yeah, it's all sorts of union stuff. Oh, wow. Unions are pretty serious. No. They're worried about like the union of the snake by Duran Duran. It's very nitpicky.
I love it. So,
But I will tell you
yeah.
this. So I don't love picking apart Weird Al stuff. And what I mean to say is, if I come to the show and I go, okay, here's what doesn't work for me for this, like I've talked to you before, like the guitar tone on Smells Like Nirvana and the solo and Eat It and stuff like that. Like those are things that like since the first time I heard it, I was like, I don't like that. Right. Having said that, the other day when we were watching the video for the song on YouTube, I purposely was like, okay, I'm going to try and pick something that I don't like. And I couldn't come up with anything.
Yeah.
So
that's great.
I just wanted to put it in stark contrast. If any, I just don't want anybody being like, "Oh, big surprise! The Weird Al fans don't have anything bad to say." Like, I really listened in, being like, "Well, there's got to be something I can find to go." Oh, I don't that, and then, that damn phrase. I was doing fine. Then in the middle, what up? I was like, ah.
I also wish that it was about like 4 minutes longer.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, okay. So yeah, we need an extended version of This Is the
Yes.
Life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, or no, we
more
could at least
wiki scratches.
get like
more
A
tap
longer
dancing.
solo, more
So
tap dancing.
we could see if Al would do an updated version. Like This Is the
I'll make
Life
some calls.
2025.
Yeah. For like the 100th anniversary of when it would take place.
Yes.
There you
Oh my
go.
God. We're careening towards it.
I think something's I feel like something's a brewing. Something's a brewing.
Well, I mean, that's official.
I'll
Coming
fire
soon
up
from
the
Weird Al.
grill for the filet mignon.
Right.
Oh, well, you know what's really funny? So this is a little inside baseball because the people who are listening don't know that we were supposed to record this 2 days before we were doing it now, and I was all excited because 2 days ago we actually had filet mignon for dinner.
Oh,
And I was gonna be like,
I
we
ruined it.
We
I
had
ruined
filet
it. I'm
mignon
sorry.
today. But like we're really not that fancy that we have a meat shop, I don't know, like a mile and a half away from the house that the last Friday of every month they do a really deep discount on bacon wrapped fillets.
Oh my God.
I know.
Okay.
So if I were to say to you, I am able to get bacon wrapped, an 8-ounce bacon
Whatever
wrapped
it is, I'm in.
filet mignon for $8.
And they're good too.
They're really good,
Yeah.
and we got a Blackstone griddle. He cooks them up. We
I was going to
essentially
say, I don't want to, make anybody feel bad, but the guy that we have cook them out on the Blackstone really. Oh wait, that's me.
that's you, yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
So we end up once a month having like a meat, and I make the world's best baked potato.
She really does.
We end up having what amounts to like a meal that you'd probably spend $50-$60 for
Each.
for less than $20
Sounds amazing.
total.
It just feels weird that I was relegated to a digital version of this interview as opposed to just being invited for dinner. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm not complaining.
We don't have the budget to fly you out here. Okay.
You can't afford not to have me
I
there.
can't afford not to have you there. Oh my God. That's great.
I would have brought the big cheese. No.
Oh,
No.
don't sleep on this Gouda. Don't. I do have. So I try to have something for the womp womp portion of the show every time because most times people don't. But I will tell you this. If I had a gripe, and the gripe stems from the song, but it's an album-wide gripe, okay?
Okay.
I feel, and I've said this before, this is no secret, that side one of Dare to Be Stupid is so packed and so perfect that you don't need side two, right? Like, it's a perfect EP, you know? There's so much good stuff on it that then when you get to side two and it opens with George the Jungle and Slime Creatures and stuff like, and then Girls Just Want to Have Lunch, you're like, it's as a whole entire side two of the album is like a letdown. Like if I'm listening to it on cassette or on vinyl, it's like I am so rarely compelled to flip.
Wow.
This is the one song that I would flip for.
I would, for me, this is where the side takes an upturn.
Yeah.
Because cable TV is great.
Cable TV and
obviously-
then-
and I'll listen to any polka.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
but you gotta get here. Now, for those of you who are like, but you just talked 2 weeks ago with Lily Hirsch about how Girls Just Want to Have Lunches and all that bad, and it's not bad. Okay.
But when you're dealing with Weird Al, not bad is not the standard with which you listen.
Correct.
Great and above is what you're listening for.
So I have a whole issue with the sequencing of Dare to Be Stupid. We can keep
Yeah.
every single song on there that's on there, but I think it needs resequencing to give the great songs some time to breathe and the good songs and even the not bad songs a little more room to like be themselves.
Interesting. So you feel like it's a little top heavy.
It's
with
more
side
than a
A.
little top heavy. It's like really, really top heavy. That like This Is the Life. I feel like by the time you get to it on side two of this album, you're like, ugh. And then this song happens and it's great. It's great. You're like, oh my God, this is great. But like, I think it just needs more balance, the album as a whole. And
Is the issue maybe, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but is part of the issue that there's only one parody on side two, and it's girls just want to have lunch, which he is not into, as we know.
Yeah.
Is that part of it? Like, do you want Yoda or I Want a New Duck coming into side 2 and
Yeah.
moving This Is the Life somewhere? You got.
I feel like yes, and so like a part of me, I said this.
I don't know if This Is Life would go. I would.
I wouldn't move it.
I would move.
You wouldn't move that.
Slime
Okay.
Creatures maybe off of side 2 and put a parody there instead. Not there, but on side 2 instead.
What I would do. And I feel I where I was going is I had a conversation with Insaney and about the end of side 1, and I said I think I'm going to need to do an episode where we resequence Dare to Be Stupid and explain why, because I've been laying nuggets of this throughout this entire series at this point. I am going to say it when we do the episode about it too. I hate the fact that the polka's the last song on this album. That's not where the polka goes. That's just not where the polka goes. Okay. So for
may I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Have you considered writing Al a strongly worded letter about this?
He can listen to this anytime he wants.
You seem pretty passionate.
I am.
You're very passionate about this, and I respect it.
Thank you. And so
maybe rent an airplane with like a message on the back of it. You know how they like fly over.
Polkas
festivals?
shouldn't close your albums.
Yeah.
Polkas, no.
Or run for office on that platform.
Oh.
You know, that'll show them.
That will show him, wouldn't it?
Will you be running on the polka party?
No. Oh.
That's my time, everybody. Good night.
Oh my.
Well, the
Brilliant.
wine's kicking in.
There you go. That's a fancy cup. Is that a goblet?
It's a goblet from the Madonna Inn.
Oh, you
Nice.
shut up.
Where, in San Luis Obispo, where Al went to college.
Nice.
That's brilliant. I'm being very self-serving, and I'm drinking beer out of a Beard Owl glass.
As you should.
As I should, right?
So
It's my show.
as you go to take another drink, here's what. Well, no, I meant like do that, and I'll go ahead and talk for a second because
Okay.
you really look like you want to take another drink. What I feel like you're proposing here is a super deluxe box set of Dare to Be Stupid, where you get two things: your resequencing of the record, and then we get the longer version of This Is Life.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
It's a four-sided mega box,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the sides is just This Is the Life.
Yeah, I would say so. Cut at 45 RPM.
I love it. I love it. You know what? If somebody important hears this, they're gonna find a way to make money off it.
I lied. Actually, I do have one more piece of trivia. about
Great.
this.
Bring it.
Do you know what the B side?
You know what? I was going to ask you that earlier, and I forgot to ask you.
Of the B side of this single was a track from In 3D because Dare to Be Stupid wasn't out yet.
Oh, that does make sense.
What track is it?
Any guesses?
Well,
Wait,
hold on.
Don't wear those shoes.
Not
no.
on In 3D.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, because I was just I don't know why I even said that because that's not even on that album.
Okay.
Why am I doing this? I've had a Dew Claw now.
I mean, I feel like I'm just going to cycle through all Condo.
No.
I don't know.
Condo.
Is it? Wow.
Yes.
Look at that. How about
Okay.
that?
Originals. Yeah. And,
So it was a big hit.
This was also the first Al original to be released as its own single.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
I was going to ask that as well, so I'm glad those came up because that's two questions I had that I neglected to
That's
ask. But
brilliant. I love it.
It
Oh
would
my-
be more brilliant if I brought it up during the trivia portion. Sorry.
No, well, look at we both had our remiss moments.
No,
now.
this is the Tarantino of it. Now,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're
now
right.
we're
you
suddenly-
did that on
Now
purpose.
we're suddenly back in the trivia portion. Where are we going next? Who knows? I guarantee you it's intentional, though. It's absolutely not by accident.
on purpose. Oh no.
Who would do that?
Absolutely. But yeah, it was the first Al original to be released as a single and also as a video, obviously.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Now I'm going to have to. I don't expect anybody to have the answer to this right now. He can't have released too many originals as singles. Obviously, Dare to Be Stupid was, but just off the top of my head, I can't think of too many more. There were
You
more,
Don't
I'm
Love Me
sure,
Anymore. Yeah.
but
Because You Don't Love Me Anymore, the next one, I mean, 5 years later.
hmm,
Yeah. No, 8 years later. My goodness.
was
UHF,
UHF?
of course. Duh.
What?
I've had so much wine.
Well, you got your Madonna goblet. It's
And
all
then
good.
5 gulps of wine.
You're great.
Yeah.
So I think all we have left to do then is everyone gives the song a rating on a scale of 1 to 27. I will go first because I feel comfortable giving this song with where it is on this side of the album and all of this and the other. I'm going to give it a 23 because I like this song very, very much. It's not perfect, but it's not enough for me to put it anywhere below a 23. But don't let my rating skew you at all. I've had to rate every song on the album, so I'm trying to like keep myself organized. Who would like to go next?
I don't have any issue with the song at all.
Okay.
And I think I've told you before, like how I grade things in life is like you start at the full markings, and then when I find problems, I mark you down.
Sure.
So I for me, it's a 27.
Okay.
Because it's just I can't think of any. I literally listened to it and watched the video the other day to try and find something I didn't like, and I couldn't. So
I love it.
Yeah. It is. It's iconic and it's perfect, and it's a 27 for me.
I think that's great. And I don't even feel bad not giving it a perfect 27 because between the three of us, it averages out to a 25 and 2/3.
Nice.
So I feel like that's good. That's a really good rating for this song. So
Chloe seems happy with it.
yeah. So that your cat says hello, Chloe. Chloe.
Yeah. Chloe.
We've had Belladonna, the German Shepherd, in the room pretty much the entire time. She has decided to move her fat butt to the hallway. So that's where she is at the moment. But
Fair.
Jeff, it
Yes.
has been an absolute delight to have you here to talk about just some Weird Al song and you, because the only other time I think you've been on the show is to talk about you were starting the documentary project, right?
Yes, I think we were doing the Kickstarter. Maybe,
Yes.
which I very much appreciate you having me on for that.
Look, I don't give to many causes, but that one felt very worthy to me. So no, and I mean the calendar changed our lives and it made everybody's life better in our house for a little while.
Nice.
And it said
the rest of the merch is coming soon.
I'm so
someday.
excited. I'm so excited. I'm a very patient person when it comes to that kind of thing. So we take our time and it's good. I'm just very excited to see it. And I was very happy to have you here. You are.
I'll tell you what, if there's going to be since they had a screening for it, if there's going to be like an actual premiere screening for it when it comes out, we should find a way to get out there and be involved in that. It'd be fun.
Maybe.
Someday to a handful of festivals, and hopefully one of them will pick us up and we'll be able to invite everyone to whatever that is.
See?
I get to be fancy.
Yes.
Okay. That would be great. That would be so cool. I also don't count any chickens either.
Yes.
I'm just like, look it, like if it has to come to the point where like I get it and I can just watch it and like have people over and make them dress up to come to my house to watch it, like that's what will happen.
Portable red carpet.
Yeah, you know what? Right. I'm just going whoosh, just roll it out of my purse.
Yes.
But yeah, Jeff, you are welcome back here anytime. Polka Party is going to be the album that's up next. So if there's a track on Polka Party that you want to talk about,
there is.
Oh gosh, talk to me when we stop recording, and I'll put you down on my list because I don't need a spoiler that early.
I was gonna say that's not the type of thing you can just give away to the audience for free.
No, but hey, you'll get to hear Jeff again. That's pretty cool. So
I plan to tell my story about Polka Party every single episode I'm on. The entire I'm gonna tell it like it's the first time I've ever told it.
I think that'll be a really fun gag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear it.
For
11 times.
For the 11 times. Yeah, I know. But all right. Yeah, Jeff, thank you so much for being here on the Beard Out Podcast.
Thank you so much, guys. It was so fun seeing you.
And happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day to us all. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, Valentine's Day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. We'll come at you again next time. We've got cable TV and Hooked on Polkas to close out the album. Good stuff coming up. Hooray. Okay.